Hey guys, Sam Schuster here. I just wanted to say I hope you all are having a good summer outside, wherever you are. We actually just came back about a week ago. My family and I were at Orange Beach in Alabama, Gulf Shores, Alabama. And we had an incredible time at the beach this year. And I've been really enjoying myself. I actually enjoyed a little bit of the vacation because it was a time for me to get out of Memphis for a little bit, and I'm very thankful I did. And then another thing that went on after vacation was I went to get my eyes checked, and I was so thankful for the results from the eye doctor. And then I actually went to go get some new eyeglasses fitted in at American's Best Eyeglasses in Memphis, Tennessee, which is right by the Best Buy and the Target store on Poplar in Ridgeway. So I did that, and then pretty much I've just been taking it easy. And today I wanted to talk to you about what happened today. I was at the Chick-fil-A in Germantown getting some ice cream because I wanted to get myself a summer treat for just because I haven't had Chick-fil-A's ice cream in a while, since I think maybe last year. Last year was when I had it last time. Well, anyway, I went to Chick-fil-A today and went to get some ice cream. And then I also got myself a car wash on my Toyota Camry that is sitting out in the parking lot of my house. And I actually got it super clean. We're going to keep it that way. And I like to go to the car wash every once in a while just to make sure everything is good. And it is, baby. And then after the car wash, now today's subject is about cleaning. So cleaning, for me today after the car wash, I went over to Hope Church in Memphis, Tennessee, which is off of Walnut Grove Road, which is a little bit in the route as I was going to First Church during my 2013 Riverdale school graduation with my 8th grade classmates this year. I still remember that route. I really do. When I got to Hope Church today, the housekeeping team told me that they were really, really happy to have me back. And they were, and you know that one time when I tried to go in to work on the cleaning, they actually kind of had a misunderstanding, which I think it kind of happens sometimes, but it doesn't happen like it unless it would have happened. But I don't feel like I'm going to talk about that today. When I got to Hope Church, it was at around 2:30, and my job was just to clean the glass outside in the hallways of the education room for the Hope and Kids for the kids ministry. So I did that. Then I went and so I scrubbed every single one of those glasses that were in the hallway, including some of the glass doors and stuff. That was good. Then I went up to the second floor, and before I went up to the second floor, I actually cleaned some water fountains too. And you know what? It really looked really good when I got that cleaned up with the stainless steel cleaner. Then I actually loaded my cart onto the elevator to go up to the second floor to clean the glass on the outside of the hallways on that floor too. So I went up there with the cart, had all my cleaning supplies ready for use when I got off the elevator, and it looked so good. And I ended up turning all of the lights out today, just because it was the closing time and was getting ready for the end of the day. and most of everybody in that ministry was already at home when I was still there. Before I left today, I did get to clean the buttons on the elevator, like the panel and everything. I first got the the call button on the outside on the second floor done first, since I wanted to make it look nice and clean. Then I went on the elevator right after I pressed the down button and cleaned the panel. Didn't press any other buttons than the floor I was going to after I cleaned it. And then when I got out on the first floor, I actually was cleaning the call button, and I actually cleaned the key switches, like for the fire service and the hoistway access, just to make sure they were all squeaky clean. And then let me show you, and let me tell you this. And then when I was cleaning the first floor call button, one of my fingers got a little scraped, as you can see on my middle finger. I'm not gonna do what people do when they're mad. I'm not doing that. As you can see, and one of my fingers has a little cut from when I was cleaning the buttons on the elevator, and I was like, man, that's gotta hurt. And I told myself, and I said, if I clean that elevator again, I'm going to need to get some work gloves, because metal can kind of scrape, just kind of like what it did to my middle finger with the one with the cuts and stuff. It's still healing, but I'm fine. And then before I left today, the staff told me that I am going to have like a special key fob to get inside the building if I need to. Kind of like one of my maintenance friends at Christ Methodist has done on the weekends when nobody's at the church. And I am just really excited. I like to keep myself busy. I like to keep myself active when I am free of doing anything that might be stressful and stuff. Yeah. I do want to tell you that I have really enjoyed the past few days. I really enjoyed getting to be with my family. We actually had Little Italy tonight, the pizza place off of Poplar by Chick-fil-A in Memphis, Tennessee. If you're going down Poplar, you'll see the Chick-fil-A, and then you'll see the Walgreens, and then you'll see the Little Italy sign in Paragon Place. That's the area that I go get my food sometimes from, that Chick-fil-A. I do have to share one important message for you. It's regarding to what happened last weekend. I know this is going to scare you, but I just have to spread the word. When I was still asleep on Saturday morning, I got an alert on my phone saying that there was a safety incident near my neighborhood that got to my attention on Life 360, and I was like, is this too early in the morning to be doing this mess? And so that's because now some of the people told me when I moved in here about a year ago, some of the people may have told me just to keep my doors locked and my camera on the outside. As you go out this door, you'll see a camera on this part. I was like coming up with an idea to just keep that thing turned on and help let me know what motions is being detected on my property. So I just wanted to tell you, it scared the living crap out of me. It really did. And then I texted my mom and dad about about getting out of there just for a little bit, and like going for a drive and stuff. And when I came back after that drive that I did on Saturday, it made me feel a lot better. Yeah. And then before vacation, I realized that my dryer wasn't working. So my new dryer is coming in and sometime on Friday. So let me just explain something to you, okay? Life is full of unexpected things every once in a while, and things cannot go your way all the time. So that's something that we have to be mindful of. Yeah, mindful of. And that dryer that I'm having to get into the house, I'm hoping it will work, because the one that I had, that when I moved in, taped and old as, I'm not saying anything bad, but old and unrepairable. So yeah, that was just a little life update. I hope you all continue to enjoy the rest of your summer. I hope you all enjoy every single moment of your summer as you possibly can. And remember, keep it 100, keep it 200, keep it 300, keep it 400, and stay on that right side. We'll see y'all later. Have a good one, okay?